Hello and welcome to Bricks. I'm Adam and this is Bricks. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Lego Minecraft The Mushroom House set. This is set number 21179. It has 272 pieces and I paid $16 for this set. Now this is kind of an interesting thing because I did get this on a sale. There was like a buy one get one for a discount sale. I think this set retails for $25 on the Lego website, so it would have been $10 off from that, which is like 40% off, which is a good deal. I think there are some retailers that have this for sale for $20 flat, and so then 20% off of that would be $4 off, bringing it down to about $16 here. So that's sort of the basic math of how I got this set, but I did get this on sale. When I talk about its value, I'm going to talk about it at its retail price on the Lego website, also what the retail price is at stores that I see for the most part, because sometimes there's a difference there, and then also looking at it based on what I paid. I've done a couple videos about Lego Minecraft. It's not a theme I'm terribly invested in or involved in. I don't play much Minecraft anymore. I don't know a ton about a Minecraft of who the different characters are or what they're all called for as far as mobs go or anything like that. I've looked at a few of the sets. Some of the sets I really liked. Some of the sets I was a little lukewarm on. I think the Skeleton Dungeon one seemed like a good value. That's what I read online. I was able to get it at a good price, and I thought the value there was okay. The Training Ground set I got for a very, very good discount. I thought that retail price was kind of absurd for that set, and so I've then I've looked at some smaller ones and some different stuff. But there's a lot of these house sets: the Blank House, the Panda House, the like Xylitol house or axolotl or whatever that one is, and the mushroom house and the fox house and the this house and the that house. So there's tons of the pumpkin house. There's tons of them. I picked this one up because of the price, because of the price per piece value. Minecraft sets, I think, as far as I've seen and as far as I can tell, use a lot of bricks, like bricks, which is always nice. And this one had a piece count that was similar to I think like the pumpkin house, but that one might have retailed for a considerable amount more than this. So I did want to take a look at this. I felt like the sale that I was getting at the sale price seemed a bit interesting, so I decided to pick this up. And so in this video, I'm going to open this up, I'm going to put this together, and then I'm going to share my thoughts on it. So while I build, I will speed the video up, and then I'll slow it back down to review this set. So until then, enjoy! Okay, so while we look at the build for this Lego Minecraft The Mushroom House set, I wanted to say thanks for watching, and then remind you, if you like this video, click the thumbs up. If you like my channel, click the subscribe button. And then I wanted to take a minute to talk about the build. So we start with the minifigures, the spider jockey, kind of some of the side buildy type things like building the brick built spider, which I think looks pretty great, and building the Mooshroom, and then we go on to building the mushroom house. So at first we're kind of building the base of everything there. We do add a couple more plates to expand the footprint of the set, but I actually think they could have done more there because it does feel a little bit cramped. And now we work on the walls for the mushroom house, which some of these are pretty similar. They have fine techniques to get the spots and the aesthetics right, and so there was not too much trouble there. But then after that, we build the roof and connect that to the wall, and then we work on a Lego Minecraft tree, and that's this set. So now on to my review for this set. Okay, so here we have the Lego Minecraft The Mushroom House set. So this is it's interesting. I'm still kind of there have been some times where I've reviewed a set on my channel or talked about a set that I'm kind of not super familiar with the theme overall, and I think Minecraft is definitely one of them. I've just only seen very few sets, and I'm not a super avid Minecraft player to know everything about it or how faithful everything is and stuff like that. I think it does make sense that it is a property that I think Lego very rightly, partnered up with and stuff. And for some of the sets that I've seen or built on my own, I felt that there's some interesting stuff in here that kind of harkens back to like classic Lego brick building. And I mentioned that at the beginning of this when I opened this, and I think that maintains here. But this is an interesting set, so there's a lot to take a look at. And the first thing we'll take a look at is the minifigures, because you do get some, and I always mix up if it's Alex or Steve or the different Minecraft characters, or if they're wearing different skins or different outfits and sets and stuff like that. But I believe this is an Alex figure here. I think I've gotten some of these before. So we have the Minecraft head there. They are holding what I think is an axe or a hammer, kind of the pixelated version there. Pretty basic torso, but good, true to the thing. I'm not sure what they're supposed to be holding here on the other side, but they're holding just that tile with the bar coming off of it there. Nothing on the midsection, nothing on the legs, nothing on the arms. Back of it, very, very basic there. Obviously no alternate face. So you get, I believe, Alex there. And then you get a skelly or a skeleton here. So I've seen a few of these. Has the Minecraft head with the skeleton there, and they use kind of just the normal, or the other minifigure Lego system body for the skeleton, and then they have the pixelated kind of arrow, bow and arrow here. And now I'm having difficulty getting this the helmet off of this piece, because that is a separate piece there, and I'm not even sure what the best way to get this off is. I don't think I've ever really had trouble getting this off before, but the helmet here is a separate piece, and it can be taken off usually. And we'll see here. Oh, did I get it? Maybe. I think, something happens with these type of helmets where it kind of creates a weird vacuum in there that holds it on tighter as you kind of start separating them. But anyway, the helmet can come off, so we get that. That's fine. And they actually ride. They have kind of a mob that they ride. So technically, I believe this is called a spider jockey. So they can sit on this spider. We have this nice brick-built spider there. It does have 8 legs, which is nice, using some hinge pieces and some clip pieces there. So some of these legs can be kind of flared out a little bit. I think it looks best when they're kind of all going, different heights and different angles out and everything. Has the spider head there, which is a kind of a Minecraft special piece with the printing there. So that's a pretty simple build, not that big of a deal. We have some other kind of mob or side buildy type things, which is this is a mooshroom. So it's a cow, but it's like a mushroom cow. So we do have that similar kind of Minecraft piece there. That's a unique shape, and has the cow printing there. And then we have maybe some udders, some legs down here, very blocky pixelated look. It kind of has like the spots of a cow, but this one's red, and then it also has maybe some fungus, some mushrooms growing on top of it up here. So that's really interesting. This is the mushroom house, so good to get that. And then we have a little accessory here, which is a bucket with something in it, just a white stud in there. And then besides that, we have the mushroom house here. So like some other Minecraft sets, I actually don't think I've looked at any other of the house sets that I talked about at the intro, the panda house and the fox house and the pumpkin house and the this and the that and the other thing. I think there's like a pig house and a xylitl or axolotl or whatever house and all these other places. So I don't know if they follow certain similar design things, but we have this here. It's built on several medium-sized plates down here, which make up the bottom. The colors are pretty standard. We have the mushroom house over here. We have a Minecraft tree there, which is nice. I think I've seen a lot of several Minecraft trees now, and this one's fine, as good as any. I like the use of the translucent green there, and a lot of bricks make up this tree, so that's really nice. We have a chest down here, or like a case, a treasure chest type thing. That's just on a jumper, a couple of those jumpers there, and there's a few of those throughout. You can kind of see some under here, under there. We can see that. Over here we have, I think this is a light or something, but it also could be some kind of glowing bioluminescent fungus or something. A couple plants over here, maybe some kind of water area. And then the rest of this is basically this mushroom house, and it's pretty interesting. So it does have windows. You can see that the colors are the red with white spots there. There's some like supports here in this kind of nougaty color, and then in the middle has kind of the stalk of the mushroom in white under there, but that wasn't enough to support kind of everything around here. Over on the back side, we have maybe just some ground or some dirt or some other things, some bigger bricks in here, which is really nice. And over on the other side, we got like another jumper here, and here as well, and some different stuff. So not a ton of space underneath here, not so much that like a minifigure could fit underneath there without having to crouch down. So they would have to crouch to get in here, but there is some internal stuff. So you can see we have a ladder down here kind of at the base of the mushroom, or like the stalk of the mushroom there. And we do have windows, so you can actually get inside this. And this was pretty unique here. So inside we have a bed that a figure can be on. We also have the crafting table here, which has the printed bricks on both sides, as well as the printing tile on top there. And I actually thought the build for how they do this kind of wall and roof subassembly was pretty interesting here. So you can see we have kind of the modified plates with the rail coming off of it at the rear. On the side, we use these interesting, like they're like a 2x2, but part tile, part plate, so they have two studs on them and then not, so those are kind of inverted there, so there's a couple studs there. And then on the other side we have these kind of like headlight bricks, or studs on the side bricks with a 1x1 plate on there, which then when you set this on there, it can rest on the modified plates with the rails. It can stud down to those two studs, one on this side, one on this side. And then these bits, I believe, are to kind of make sure this doesn't go in any farther. So those kind of meet up at the side there. So it kind of locks into place, which is a really smart design and doesn't detract from any of the kind of aesthetic things here. Still uses the right colors, the right kind of pieces, not too distracting in any way. This was a pretty interesting connection for me to make this work. It feels easy enough to take off because it's just those two studs holding it down, but also, that's still a decently solid connection point there. I wouldn't go crazy whipping it around just holding the roof, but you can hold on to the roof and it does a decently okay job, and so that's a pretty interesting kind of technique there, to use these pieces kind of bisected and using these rails actually as a support kind of thing, which is not super invasive or anything. It doesn't eat into the space up here at all, but it's just that little bit of that rail I've seen used in other sets, but used to really good effect here. As far as the walls go, this wall on this side and this wall on this side are actually built pretty much identical, but because they're then inverted, that's why one of the studs is here, and on this one it's here on the closer side, and this one's maybe further that way. And you can see like the 3 white dots here, 2 here, 2 here. On the other one, it's like 3 whites, 2 here, 2 here. So they're just inverted there. The one on the back is slightly different, and then the one on the front is slightly different because it's all built as a part of this. And that's pretty much everything that's in this set here. So one of the things I'm a little surprised by is there's not a ton of space for play here necessarily. There's no like barrel or place to put this tool, no clip or anything, which I think has been in some of the other Minecraft sets I've seen, so I'm not sure where to put that. If I get Alex in here, they can, stud down on this bed. There's a little bit of room here. If they were standing up in there, I think you could still probably, whoops. Well, actually, easy enough to get these walls off too, because they're just sitting on jumpers as well. So those are, only studded down on those 3 connection points there, instead of having a full, 2x6 or whatever that is. So those can pop off relatively easy. I think that's true of the back too. So that gives you more access to inside this, inside of here. But if I stand a character up inside, yeah, you should still, you could stand them up in there and close this up, no problem. And you could, pop these off. I think it's because of the way the connection works up here, you'd want to take off the roof first before kind of moving any of these other walls there. But that's nice, kind of a modular type thing here for that. And but not a ton of space in there. You can have them laying down. You can maybe have them standing up, standing facing the crafting table there. Then on the ground level, underneath the mushroom house, there's really no space for a minifigure unless they were sitting down, because they're just too tall for this kind of thing, which proportionally for a mushroom, I think it works a little bit. I think it looks right, but that limits play and accessibility because these minifigures just can't get down there. So there's some space there that's kind of not being used efficiently. And then as far as the Mooshroom goes, this sort of cow character here, there's not really a ton of spaces to stud this down either, and so that was actually a little bit of a surprise to me. And they don't easily fit on a lot of these 2x4 jumpers there. They can be in the water there, kind of straddling that one. There's also not a lot of space for the spider jockey. Now, the spider jockey on some level can operate independently and kind of be on its own or whatever. If this was combined into a bigger Minecraft village or something like that, there might be other places for this to go. But as far as what's contained in the box here, I think it's a little bit interesting that the kind of mobs and these different things felt a little bit underutilized, and that this feels overly cramped, and there's not a lot of space for play, space for characters to interact with each other, space for storage, storing their tools and accessories, and so it's a little bit limited in that way. Now, I'm not the most well-versed person in Lego Minecraft or Minecraft in general or Lego in general, but I do have some feelings and thoughts about this, and that was actually a little surprising to me. I thought the skeleton dungeon did have, it was a little bit cramped, but also that one had some interesting functions and some cool little features and stuff that I think used the space pretty well. This one actually doesn't have a ton of functions of sliding bricks or twisting things or levers or different stuff that I've seen in even some small Minecraft sets. I mean, really, it's a house, it's a living space that can be occupied, but not a ton going on here. And I think some of these side things could have been integrated a little better, or could have been made to integrate a little better if we had just a little more room, maybe another plate, another extension out somewhere here that could accommodate some of these other stuff that come in the box there. So it's actually, I think it looks pretty good. I don't know if I can really say that I would say, oh, that's a mushroom house right away, unless I was super familiar with, Minecraft mushrooms. If I showed this to anybody else, I don't know if they would call this out as a mushroom right away, whereas some of the other sets, like the fox or the panda or the pig or something for the houses, the pumpkin house, those are very identifiable pretty immediately. And I think that's something about the extra supports here, the stuff around the back, and not being able to see kind of the white stalk in the middle there. But maybe some other stuff too is just a little interesting, and I think I would have liked to see kind of more fungus or mushroom type builds around the area, and maybe could use something like that instead of the tree here, and I think that would have helped play into it a little more. Because as is, I'm not sure if I say, oh, yeah, that's a mushroom, that's a mushroom house. And so that's a little bit of a missed opportunity there. They could have maybe pushed the I don't know if mycological theme it makes sense, but I believe mycology is a study of like fungus and mushrooms and stuff like that. So they could have pushed that a little bit further. Maybe instead of a tree, do a different kind of fungus or some other kind of build here. And it is interesting. It's interesting, but not my favorite. And I think it might be a little hard to play with there, but some good stuff. And I certainly had fun building it, but we'll take a look at the extra pieces here. So you get kind of those translucent 1x1s, which are for that light or that fungus, bucket handle, flower stud. Your 1x1s, mostly plates, no real like tiles out here. One of the things about Minecraft sets is they have a lot of studs visible, which I think is great because well, I just think it's great. It's kind of classic Lego. There are a lot of like bricks in here. There's a lot of 2x6s of different colors. There's even some bigger ones. There's 2x2s. And so like a lot of solid brick building stuff in here, which is really good and refreshing to see because you don't always get that in a Lego set, and that's one of the reasons that I think as far as value goes, those bigger bricks are bigger pieces, and even if they're not like super specialized, they do hold more weight than just a 1x1 or something like that. So pretty interesting there. This set is 272 pieces. I think it retails for $25 from Lego. I think it can be pretty reliably bought for $20, and I paid $16 for this. And I think $16 is a good price. I think that's good. I think $20 for retail is probably good. I think $25 makes sense. Price per piece. The minifigures, they're not terribly exclusive or anything like that, but maybe the Mooshroom head piece here and the spider head piece here are kind of unique. As far as the stuff that goes on in here, like functionality is kind of lacking compared to some other Minecraft sets I've taken a look at. And as far as raw plastic goes here, it feels okay by Lego standards. And that's what I mean when I'm talking about like the kind of value of big bricks and big blocks and stuff here. So I actually think I got a good deal on this set. 25, yeah, maybe that is the price this should be at. I think, like I said at the beginning, there are other Minecraft or Lego Minecraft sets that are houses that have a similar piece count that might be way more, and that might be because they have maybe even more big bricks and more big plates and other stuff like that. I don't know. I'd have to look at those. But sometimes Minecraft pricing is a little bit strange for me. And this one, I'm a little bit torn on whether or not it's a good deal. I think it's $16, I think, is a super fair price to get this at. But 20 is a little different. I probably wouldn't have picked it up for retail, but I say that about a lot of different sets. And at 25 or, then we're kind of pushing me out of interest here. And, it's far from a perfect set. I think there are some limitations here just from size as far as playability goes and everything else. I think it could be improved on, and whether or not that would make this set way more expensive or not, I'm not so sure. So it's just okay for me. But I've said in the past where I've been like a little dismissive, and I think I've said in the past like Lego Minecraft just isn't for me. And I think I haven't actually made a final determination on that. I'm still very much willing and interested in seeing what Lego Minecraft sets have to offer, and I'll keep my eyes out for sales and different deals and stuff like that, because that does make it a lot more compelling for me here. But as far as this set goes, it's just okay. So I certainly had fun building it, fun talking about it, so that's great. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up and give it a like. And if you like my other videos here, make sure you click the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the Lego videos I'll be doing here in the future, including probably more Lego Minecraft. If you have a Lego Minecraft set you think I should take a look at, leave it in the comments below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this theme. But I'm also going to be talking about a ton of other themes. Oh, maybe the accessory is supposed supposed to go in here. I'm silly. That's fine. Maybe it's supposed to go in that chest or something. Great. But I'm going to be covering all different sets from all different themes, all different shapes, size, price point, piece count, tons of different stuff. So subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming Lego videos. And if you want to support this channel, support my videos here, you can do that right here on YouTube with memberships and supers and thanks. With the memberships, you get access to my videos early before they're up publicly, as well as some other kind of benefits and stuff. Every little bit helps. So thank you very much. And I still have the Patreon. It's in the video description on my channel page, patreon.com/Sobrix. You can get access to all my videos early before they're up publicly, as well as some exclusive content and other stuff. So I'm going to keep trying to build a community here on YouTube and over at the Patreon. Again, every little bit helps, and I do greatly appreciate it. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching and liking and commenting and subscribing, and just sincere thanks. And with all of that said, until next time, thanks. Bye.